Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about map operator. Map is one of the transformation operators and it allows you to transform values emitted by the input observable based on the provided function. Let's say we have an observable that emits value from 1 to 5 and we want that each of these values be multiplied by 10. To do so, we can use the map operator. Map will receive these values and will apply the provided multiplication function to each of these items. As you can see, as the values are being received, they pass to the map operator and get multiplied by 10, and then your observer receives those modified values. Now let's head to our code editor and try out a few examples. We have a basic index.html file. We are using RxJS version 7 in here. I have created an empty JavaScript file and the same has been referred in here. Lastly, we are using Tailwind CSS for styling purpose. Let's do a quick refresh of the browser. Great, nothing yet as the JavaScript file is empty. We'll close the index.html file. We'll start by coding the very example we saw in the slide. We'll create an observable that will emit values from 1 to 5 and transform each value by multiplying it by 10. Let's start by importing from followed by the map operator. We'll use this increase the font size. Alright, from and then map. Remember, we are using RxJS version 7, so we can import it directly from the top level and don't need to use RxJS dot operators to import the map operator in here. So please check the version you are using and how to import this map operator in that version. Now let's create our observable. Const num, we'll use from operator, pass in an array 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now let's subscribe to it. First will be our next callback. We'll just log the value. Hit save. As you can see, we receive the values as they are. Now let's transform them. For that, we'll use the map operator. The pipeapple operators lie in between the observable and observer. So we'll add it in here. And to add this map operator, we'll use the pipe method, which is available to all the observable. Dot pipe. Let's pass the map operator. Now for each of the values received by the map operator, we'll multiply it by 10. Right? Hit save. Now as you can see in the browser, all those values from 1 to 5 are transformed. It works exactly similar to how a JavaScript map function works. Let's try out a few more examples. Let's say we have an array of objects. We'll call this array as animal list. And this is how it looks like. It has the key character and the name of the enemy, right? Now our observer is only interested with this particular key. Okay, all other values that the object has is irrelevant to us. So let's achieve the same using the map operator. First, let me also comment this out so that we have our console clean. Hit save. Nothing in console yet. Now we'll create our observable. Const anime names from, and we'll pass this list. Anime list. Let's add the subscribe method. Subscribe. Then the next notification handler. If we hit save now, we'll see all those values are received as they are. So each of these objects has both the keys anime as well as the character. Now let's use map operator because we're only interested in anime. So we'll add dot pipe, pass in the map operator. It will receive each of these object. We only need object dot anime. Hit save. Now as you can see, our observer only receives the anime value and not the entire object. Now let's try out one more example. Say we have a products object, right? Basically an array of object, and this is how it looks like. Products, and this is the array. The object has name, category and price, right? Let's say these price are reflected in dollars, and what we want is to convert them into rupees, right? So for that we'll use the map operator. Before heading to that, let me comment it out. We already have our data. Let's create our observable. Products with INR currency. We'll use same the from operator and pass the products data. Now to that observable, we'll subscribe, have the next handler and log out the value. Hit save. At this point, we'll just receive the object as they are represented in here. Okay. Now let's transform them. We'll use dot pipe. Then again our favorite map operator, which will receive these values one by one. We'll call it as, let's say, product. Whatever keys are already present, let it be. We'll just modify the price key. What we'll do is product.price multiplied by, I'm not exactly sure, but I guess 81 or so. But we can have any random value in here. Hit save. Now you can see the price are modified in here. We can add one thing also. Let's add a new key. We'll call it as currency and we'll say INR. Hit save. Now you can see each of these objects has a modified key, that is price, and a new key, currency. Finally, let's try to club the filter operator and map operator. Say we are only interested with products of category electronics. So each of these products have a category key attached to it, and we are interested with the ones having electronics as their category. And those filter object, we will use our map operator, transforming the price value. So before map, let us write filter, which will receive those values. We'll call it as same product. And what condition we want them to satisfy is product.category should be electronics, right? So we have the filter operator filtering the products based on this condition, and whatever are the filtered values, right, that will pass down to the stream, map operator will receive those, and then it will transform the price key and add a new key to those objects. Hit save. Okay, filter, I need to import it. Filter. Now let's hit save. Great. Now you can see we only received two values in here, which have category as electronics, and the price is being modified as well as currency keys added in here. That's it. That's all about map operator. Similar to map, we also have map too. I haven't used it quite often. You can have a look if you want to. Thanks for watching. Meet you in the next video. Until then, happy coding.